Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we are going to be doing a tutorial on this look right here, mostly on the eyes. I wanted to do a fun green eye look since St. Patrick's Day is coming up, and it's always fun to do your makeup for the holidays. So I'm going to be using the Colourpop Just My Luck palette and then the e.l.f. Mint Melt palette. I thought it was fun to do this look. I had a good time doing it, and I am ready for St. Patrick's Day. If you are new here, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos, and let's get started. So I already did my base, so we're just going to be looking at the eyes. I don't exactly know what I'm going to do yet with these three palettes. I know I've done a mint look already with this palette, so I probably won't reach into that too much. I might touch this one possibly, but I think we're going to focus mostly on the Just My Luck palette. I might reach into the shimmers in the e.l.f. palettes because in the Just My Luck palette, there are a lot of shimmers, but they're more like gold tones and darker greens. Maybe I'll do this. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just see how it goes. First, I'm going to start with the lightest shade, which is Chances Are in the Just My Luck palette. And I'm going to just kind of run that all over my crease. And I have used this palette a few times before, but I honestly don't remember my thoughts on it because I feel like it's been a while since I've used this palette. So this is a very light shade actually. And I always fail at bringing it up far enough because I do have hooded eyes. So then by the time, like if you look up or if I'm looking straight, like you can barely even see the color that I just added because I don't add it high enough. So I have to be better at doing that. So I feel like I have to be better at like applying it with my eyes somewhat open so I can actually see where it's going. Next, I'm going to go in with Kiss My Ass, which is this shade right here. It's just a little bit darker than the other one. And I'm going to just put that a little bit lower. It has some glitter in it, but you can barely see it. So I'm still going to use that in my crease. And I didn't use eyeshadow primer today. I just have concealer on as my primer. I probably should have used my paint pot just so I could have a canvas, a blank canvas on my eye because of all my veins. You can still see all of them even through the concealer. And with that light green shade, you can still see the veins. Oh well. I'm going to actually put that in my inner corner as well. Do kind of a halo eye, but with a smaller brush. This is too big. I'm supposed to wash my brushes today and I haven't yet, so I have to rub the shadow off. I really like this green shade. It's a really pretty tone. Also, I never use these mirrors, but this mirror is actually awesome. It's like better than the mirror I have on my vanity. As light-handed as I am with my eyeshadows, I still tend to get it all over the place. I really need to start doing my eyes first. Then I'm going to take that same brush and I'm going to dip into Act Natural, which is the darkest green. Well, darkest matte green. The other one is Mobamba. That is this middle one, but that has some shimmer in it, so I'm not going to touch that yet, at least. So I'm going to just use Act Natural, and I'm going to put that more towards the center. Kind of blends in with the other shade, So I probably will go in with the Mo Bamba shade after. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go into Mo Bamba, but I'm going to try and kind of tap off the glitter just so I don't get too much glitter, and I'm going to use a pretty small brush. Looking a little crazy right now. I'm going to take Big Banks, which is the green shimmer, and I'm going to use that flat brush that I was just using, and I'm going to put that all over the center. Actually, I'm going to put a little bit of concealer on first, just so I can kind of cut out that center, but not too much. And I'm leaving the very, very center open because I'm going to put one other color there. So I'm actually going to take, actually, let's see which one I want to do. I'm actually going to take both of them. So I'm going to take Olive You, which is the olive green, and then I'm going to take this middle shade, Mary Jane, on top. So we're going to do both, but the Mary Jane shade is going to be very, 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 very light. So the Olive You is just going to go right in the center. And then Mary Jane is going to go just on top. My eyes are definitely not even because I'm a spaz when it comes to my brush, so it's okay. The eyes don't match. What are you gonna do? It's fine. I don't really see many people anyway. So like I said, I'm a little bit of a spaz, so my under eye definitely got a lot of color on it, but I'm going to put shades under there anyway, so it's fine. I'm gonna take Act Natural, which is the dark green. I'm gonna run that on my lower lash line. I'm just going to connect the outer edges. Then I'm going to take Mo Bamba, which is the darkest shade, and I'm going to put that very, very close to my lash line. And then I'm going to take, I'm going to take a little bit of Mary Jane on a very, very small brush, and I'm just going to add that to the center of my lower lash line. I'm going to wet that a little bit, just so it is a little bit more intense. Okay, there isn't really an inner corner shade in the e.l.f. palette, so in the Colourpop palette. So I'm actually going to take the gold shade in the chocolate mint palette in the e.l.f. one. That's right here, and I'm gonna put that in my inner corner. I want this to be very precise, so I'm using a really tiny brush. Pretty sure this is a liner brush. I'm gonna run it a little bit on my lower lash line too. And I'm going to put that on my brow bone as well. I have two Colourpop green eyeliners. I have, what do I have? Teaspoon and Fast Lane. So those are the colors. They are two very different colors. What do I want to do? I think I'm going to do something weird. I'm going to do Fast Lane, which is the darker one. I'm going to put that on my outer corner, and then, I already forgot, Teaspoon, like right to the middle. So I'm going to start with Teaspoon, and then the dark one will go over it. I love these eyeliners so much. They're just so good. If you don't want to do any crazy green look like this, you can do a super neutral look. Like even with this palette, like these three shades, but then throw a green eyeliner either on your top lid or your waterline, and it just completely changes it, and then you have some sort of touch of green. So there we go. I'm going to throw some mascara on, and we will finish this up. So that is the completed look. I really like how it turned out. I think it is very St. Patty's Day-ish, which is what I was going for. You can, of course, do a much simpler look with this palette, definitely. I just decided to use a bunch of the shadows and go a little bit crazy, but I like how it turned out. Let me know if you enjoyed this look or if you tried it out. I know St. Patrick's Day this year is still a little weird. Things aren't really open, but let me know if you guys are doing anything for St. Patrick's Day to celebrate, even with a small group. Let me know. I just love doing my makeup for holidays, even if I'm just doing something really small. I am actually going somewhere with this now, so it's going to be a little bit intense, but it's fine. They all know that I love makeup, so it's okay. But that completes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you in my next video. Bye.